Oh, Team Eden's Garden presents. Let's go! My god. Holy shit, the hype. A library? Okay, this looks like... Whoa, holy shit, I'm so hyped! Nah, this ain't an exit. Oh, this bitch, of course. Queen. Kinda. Wait, everybody has a pet, do you see? Everybody has like an assigned pet with them. They sync with the music, holy shit. Oh, and the apple, Damn! This is amazing, what the hell? Chapter 1, Beneath the Veil of Hypocrisy. Yo, I already sense drama. I sense a lot of stuff happening already. I was the last one to take the elevator back up. We have a new freaking theme. The UI is different.
Sneezing so damn loud.
Wait, they can hear each other through their rooms. So their rooms are not soundproof. The walls are actually really thin. This will be pretty hard to murder someone with this setting. So as Ozu said, there's a dorm prepared for each of us. Okay, there is an interesting subtle detail. While as Wolfgang on the complete separate side than Damon. I wonder if they were matched randomly or does this placement actually make some, you know, sense? Well, go to your room then, like a good boy. The room was full of an expensive looking furniture. Whoa! There's a calendar. That's what caught my attention at first. Damn, Damon, they know you're gay! What the hell? Am I being messed with? No! It's pretty sexy. Damon! Okay, we are controlling... I'm not gonna assume his sexuality, but like, he agrees with me, so there is something to it. The bathroom was more in line with what I expected from our kidnappers. Dual cramped, anything but glamorous. He even is using the lingo. I can do this stupid fucking calendar. As I grumbled to myself, I turned to look the room. Are we having a broken lock or doesn't our like rooms lock? The lock is broken. Wow, wonderful. Hey, can I make a complaint? Can I be a Karen for a second? My lock is fucking broken, fix it. I grabbed one of the chairs in the room and jammed it under the door handle. Oh, that's actually super smart. Without bothering to take off my shoes, I walked over to the bed and lay down. I thought today would be the greatest opportunity of my life. I thought I was finally going to be with my people. I don't want to die here. So he is afraid. At the end of the day, he is afraid that he will actually die. I mean, this fear is reasonable, but like, we know that Damon is being a diva. I want to go home. I want my mom and dad. This is human. I like how even Damon displays himself as this very strong and dominant character. He still is vulnerable and he still has those human feelings. That's great. Well... Oh, chapter 1, Beneath the Veil of Hypocrisy. What is this? Hi.
Welcome to the inner world, my star benefactors.
Well, hi, can I ask you a question? Can I ship Damon with Wolfgang?
Now.
Hello, my amicable student friend. It is now 8 a.m. I trust you all had a good sleep? Of course you didn't. You were just rudely interrupted by our very first morning announcement. Yes, this will be a reoccurring feature of the killing game. Best get used to it.
Oh my god. Whoa, someone, whoa. Okay, already someone knocking on my door, fuck off. Oh, it's just the pro gamer girl. She is a pro gamer. I bet you wouldn't even know how to play Paint. Anyways, Jin told me to find everyone. He wants us to all meet in a dining hall looking place. Jeez, that girl has serious problems. What the fuck are you insinuating, Demon? Damon, she's cool! Hey, do you have a calendar in your room? Do you? Is your calendar also themed? Oh yeah, around horses. Ha, girl. It's all photos of a girl horseback riding at different places. Beautiful places too. Stop! My brain is already working the wrong way. Cause the girls I've spoken to said all the characters have a horse girl, while all the guys say they have a male celebrity. Are we all gaying? Alright everyone, listen up. I've got some exciting news to share. I love doing this. It's so silly. Last night I decided to leave my dorm and do some exploring. I investigated every part of this academy, with the exception of your room, Snatch. The first oddity I encountered was the janitor closet. For some reason, it's now been locked shut.
Huh?
His words were interrupted by an unexpected series of high-pitched beeps. Did everyone sort of make high-pitched noise? Let's see, what is this? Oh, a map! Was this some kind of automated abbot? Maybe. Just a moment. Oh, the lawyer man is speaking. Are we able to trust those two? Stop glaring at me, you whore! He pointed to Eva and I. Are you trying to keep us out of investigation? That seems awfully suspicious. I am only being mindful of my peers. Forcing them to put up with a threatening person or thing would be morally dishonest. Shut up! And on the subject of dishonesty, let's be clear, it was not me sowing discourse last night. Isn't that right, Eva? I mean, we were just being honest. Is honesty punishable now? Crazy? In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder, trying to crush our spirits during such a vulnerable moment. And how could anyone forget his input? He nodded in my direction. Damon could have at least kept his opinions himself. Okay, but like, is sharing my concerns with a group wrong now? Okay, you know what, Wolfgang, you're full of shit actually. I was about to pursue a route with him, but I think I'll actually change to Jean. Clearly, neither of those two have our best interest at heart. Shut up, or I'm gonna punch you, actually. I think it's okay if Eva and Damon come along. Oh, Diana Slay! Divas on our side. Just because they have different opinions doesn't mean they're bad people. Thank you so much, period, queen. It's kind of like that thing they say in court. Everyone's innocent until proven guilty, right? Yeah, lawyer man, what do you say to that? Why are you so against me? How about it, crew? We ready to head off and explore? Yeah!
Huh?
Why is the shutter closed? I was sure I left it open. What are you doing here? As the host, I'm supposed to be the one who introduces new areas. There are still two very important pieces of information that none of you know about.
Oh, really?
First of all, I see you have noticed the new map feature. This means that we will get automatic upgrades every now and then of our software. Well done for being on the ball. As a token of appreciation, allow me to introduce its sister feature, the rules and regulations. Any self-respecting game needs them after all. Let's go. I wanna see what kind of rules is this going to be. Rule number 1. All students or unwilling participants of the killing game must live at Ines Garden Academy until the headmaster grants them release. Students are not allowed to vandalize an official killing game property such as the cameras and the Tozu trinkets. Exceptions may apply. Students are prohibited from harming Tozu or Mara. Students will not be harmed if they obey the rules and regulations. Any student who is responsible for other students' death is considered blackened. All other students are considered spotless. Once a student is killed, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. At the end of the class trial, a vote will take place to determine who is the blackened. All killing game participants will have one vote. If the majority vote goes towards the blackened student, then they alone will be executed, and the killing game will continue for all remaining students. If the majority vote goes towards a spotless student, then all spotless students will be executed, and the remaining blackened will be granted release. Students who violate the rules and regulations will be punished accordingly. New rules may be added at any time and will come into effect immediately. You're probably too young to know, but there was a fun little experiment involving 24 students and a prison. I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it, because Kara, I don't think Kara was just like a random girl, but like I think she actually played a part in this. You see, a very interesting secret is lurking beyond this door. New area? Let's go! We're going in! Hey, the shutter door opened! At the very end, I could see a huge metallic door with a bright red alpha symbol painted over it. Holy shit! Okay, we're going to deep ass darkness. It's deep and dark like in my ass. What is this? It's spooky. I like it. Ooh. Oh, no chemicals. Uh-oh. An infirmary, but at the same time, this might be pretty dangerous because there might be lethal poison too, and this will fuck our trust a lot. Do you really think one of us would steal something dangerous from a pharmacy? I'd hope not, but better be safe than sorry. Yeah, see, he is also suspecting us, and Wolfgang is saying nothing. If I catch one of you trying to pocket something suspicious, you're dead. Word choice, Miss Madison. And see, he is all against me, but with people like Grace and Jean, he is like, oh, just word choice. Fuck you! Entering the pharmacy was like being transported to an early modern Europe. Yeah, this looks really aesthetically pleasing if I do say so myself. All of this medication is out of open. Anyone could easily grab what they wanted. Well, that's what the killing game is about. I think that opening the pharmacy as a first room is the most interesting choice. I'm very confident no one will misuse what's available here. I like your optimism, but still, you are really trusting towards people. I admire that. He has no trust issues. I mean, he has trust issues with Damon and Eva, but like, you know what I I mean. He may say that now, but his expression earlier told me a different story. Yeah, right? He was judging us hard, and I ain't letting that sleep, ho. I'm surprised they want to talk to me at all. Because of what happened yesterday? Nonsense. I don't let the past affect today's judgments. It'll drive me crazy. See, this is what I like. She ain't like Wolfgang, and Wolfgang is like, Damon, I'm not talking to you because of what you said yesterday, because you expressed your opinion. No, she's chill. I like that. New area, let's see. Nice, a store. Soft drinks. And all the same flavor by the looks of it. Yeah, it's called Tazu Cola. I just realized it. On the room. Yo, this is huge. What is this? Plants? Oh, plants. Oh, ha ha ha. The greens. Gotcha, Poon. What are you doing here? Get out. Anyway, this pachinko machine is vital to your killing game experience. It is the only source of Marabucks in the entire academy. Marabucks are a physical currency which can be used to win prizes from the Gachapoon next door over. To start a game, simply slide 2 Marabucks into the machine. With luck, the ball will drop into the correct hole, and it will more Marabucks. Without luck, well, you get nothing. So this is freaking gambling. Just like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, and every single other gacha game in existence. How about this then? Every few weeks, the Pachika will receive a new patch, and the consolation reward guarantee carries over. Oh yeah, He is referring to all those games I have just mentioned. I would pull for Jean. Wow, the perfumes here are so luxurious. But what is this fragrance? It's at the tip of my tongue. You know, a lot of words, right, Ulysses? Tell me what you think. I can't. No, I mean, I literally can't smell perfume. No, I just can't smell. It's a condition. I was born with it. Basically, my body doesn't produce enough hormones. The genes which cause this also interfere with the part of my brain that's involved in processing smells, resulting in inability to smell. No, this is so not cool, but at the same time, like, oh, bro, you just exposed a really important piece of information. Ooh. Eva was staring intently at something. I followed her gaze. I saw a large collection of posters hanging from the ceiling. Don't those posters look strange to you? Take a better look at them. Our of a plushie. It's a picture of Tozu. Yes, obviously, but don't you find it strange? The entire advertisement, why is it only visible from a certain angle? If you stood anywhere else in the room, you'd never know this ad was here. But what would be a secret? Wait, maybe if we buy this plushie, we gain some superpowers, who knows? Correct. It's a hospital, what the heck? Wait, I just think, now that I saw him, I think that the first person who will kill will be Desmond, and I think he will kill Eloise. I don't know why, I just have this sort of a feeling that Desmond will kill Eloise. I don't know why, I just have it. There's sleeping medicine here. Oh yeah, like someone might just poison us just because fuck us. You slip some of it into someone else's drink and they're defenseless at night. All you have to do is sneak this into their room. It's not even a day into this killing game and you're already coming up with ways to murder. No, it's not like that at all. Yeah, see, this is why I'm kinda having this weird killer aura from Desmond. The moment the little girl spotted me, a scowl appeared on her face. She went quiet for a moment, seemingly mulling over something in her head. Wait, this place gives her memories? Was she like a lot in the hospitals when she was like even more little? I've talked to everyone and explored the entire pharmacy. Come to the front of the pharmacy, we found something. Take a look at this. On the wall behind her. Oh, of course. A tiny pin pad emitted an ominous green glow. It was hidden behind one of the cabinets. There are 4 zeros on the screen. Whatever the code to this pin pad is, must be 4 digits long. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Fine, I'm just gonna try the standard ones. She interrupted a very unfunny number into the pin pad. The kind of number all little kids would have. Yeah, 6969, ha ha ha, I'm laughing. Maybe the right combination can be found elsewhere. We should look around more. Maybe in our dorms if you want. Okay, new shit. Another update, huh? Third time is the charm. Okay, once again, we began to fiddle with our watches. Are these profiles of us? There was an entire profile written about me. My age, my height, my weight, even my signature had been included. I was right about you, Wolfgang. 22 years old and already a lawyer, that confirms it. You did start at college as a teenager. Why are you quiet?
Everyone, stop right now.
Why is she so concerned suddenly? What is going on? Why is she so concerned? These trinkets have put us in a life or death situation. Don't you realize these profiles are for? Yeah, to make us dispute. The creators of this killing game want us to know each other's backstories and in turn, what our strengths and weaknesses are. This is a smart way to put it. I don't know, there doesn't seem to be anything that crazy written here. Not yet. What if they start adding personal secrets or worse, things like medical records? It's extremely important that we avoid looking at these profiles. We all look at each other bewildered and shut off our trinkets. I'm sorry, but this is all just a little too provocative. I don't like how how he's behaving. He's trying to control the entire room. He's trying to be like nice about it, but at the same time he's trying to have control. I don't like this. Though, I agree these profiles could be dangerous. You're going about it the wrong way. You can tell people that the information contained in their watches could kill them. It'll cause panic. Or maybe I'm just judging him too hard. Maybe I have to give him a benefit of the doubt. I don't think he is this bad. We can't afford to be complacent with anything the ultimate liar says. Or maybe I am right. I don't know. This guy is messing with me. I've been nothing but honest for the entire time I've been here. I'm just trying to stop a murder from happening. Besides, you're the only one who lost control during the stupid mock trial. Wolfgang does seem like a really impulsive person, not gonna lie, and he's also trying to like find a reason to control people. I don't like that. Alright, I'm putting an end to this shit. Eva, you say you've been nothing but honest, correct? Funny, I found something that suggests otherwise. While the rest of you were panicking and slinging insults at each other, I took the pleasure of reading everyone's profiles. I knew it, I knew it, I knew, yo, this bitch is not even bothering to go to her room and read it here. She just did it in front of everyone, period. Why don't you all take a look at Eva's profile? What does it say? Wait, I think her talent is not an ultimate liar. I think she lied about being an ultimate liar. That's what I thought in the previous chapter. I think I'm correct. Wait, don't. She is scared. What is a mathlete? A person who participates in mathematical competitions. So I was correct! I thought Eva was the ultimate liar! This may be a self-proclaimed talent. Well, Eva, what do you have to say for yourself? Oopsie daisy! She ran away! You flatter me. I don't know. Wolfgang, he is cool, but at the same time, I am having my doubts about him. Can I check the profiles now? I can! Yo, let's talk, people!
Calm.
My silent wakefulness continued for some time until... Is someone trying to break in my room? Damon, I think we gotta run. Damon, wake up. We gotta run. Someone is trying to break in. What the hell is it? It's just me. Desmond! Excuse me. That's sus. Yo, see, I told you Desmond has a killer aura. Could you come out for a second? I wanna talk. Oh, I'm scared. This face is, It's okay, dude, look. The auras are here as well. Okay. I am too suspicious. I'm judging Desmond too much. I apologize. Okay, maybe I am actually having a wrong idea about Desmond after all. There's something that's been bugging me, so I wanted to ask you guys about it. Are the locks in your rooms broken? Is everybody's lock broken? Last night I tried to close my bedroom door, but it wouldn't shut. Maybe we will get the key to our room as a reward for something, who knows? Wait, so the reason you were messing with my doorknob?
Yeah.
You see, still, you shouldn't have done that. You should be like, you should just knock for me and be like, hey, I want to just see something. And you did it in the worst way possible, Desmond. I'm sorry. Everyone's lock is broken. Okay, this is putting us in a really tight ass spot, not gonna lie. Anyway, we need to deal with this issue now. It's not safe for us to be sleeping in unlocked rooms. Any ideas on what should we do? What if we slept in pairs? That's not stupid. Oh wait, I just realized. I'm picking Jean. And whether you want to kill your partner sounds pretty easy to me. Yeah, this is the issue with this. But then if someone kills, we know who will kill at least. Whoever bangs with me, get ready for the sickest creep you've ever seen. Damn! Mark, you better get ready for the spanking. You know, in all my infinite wisdom and kindness, I shall pair the rest of you. No, how about I choose my own guy to sleep with? Strangers will usually be more comfortable spending the night with the same gender. So I can't bunk with a girl? You look gay. I'm choosing a guy. Yo, this is so cool. Not only we have a really hot calendar in our room with a guy, but we also now are choosing a guy to sleep with. That's my secret. I'm psychic. Anyone got ideas how to do this? Let's play an old and simple game of rock, paper, scissors. Oh no, I suck at this. Why are you looking like you're judging me again, ho? What if I want to end up in bed with you? What will you do about it then? Desmond agreed to partner with Kai, leaving me with the pirate man! You wish to challenge me? Yes! Lock in. Two of us raised our fist. We revealed our hands and my rock against your scissors. No, I thought I won. It seems I have won. Can you choose me, please? Choose me, daddy. I'll be a good boy. They paired us together, broski. Yes, they are together. Oh my god, my favorite yaoi. Ah! If these guys are together and Desmond won his match, then that leaves me with... Okay, this is a okay pick. I mean, I would prefer Jean, but this is okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? What is this reaction? Is this your reaction? Is this your reaction to me being paired with you? What the fuck? Are you scared that I'll give you backshots of doom? Twink. The guys began to leave to the dining hall in their respective pairs until only Kai and I remained. Okay, who's the top? Well, at least if it's in my room, I'll feel more in control. What are you suggesting? Yo, this game! I have a really naughty ass brain. This game is like enchanting my freak by 1000. I'm gonna touch you. Nice room. Yeah, what are we doing?
This will act as our marker to divide the room.
Well, good morning.
My amicable student friends, it is now 8 a.m.
Can't a guy like me get some beauty sleep? No! Just as I was about to open the door, I noticed it. 2 envelopes have been slid underneath the gap in the room. What is this shit? It looked like our names were written on them. An envelope? Is this something important? When I opened the envelope, what I saw inside... Are these our parents? No, I think they look like Wolfgang's parents because they have a really similar... Yo, the father has a really similar hair to Wolfgang, but... Did they mix them? Is this the first motive? Holy shit. It's a photo of Wolfgang. Of Wolfgang himself? And I wanted to get laid by this guy. No. Okay, whatever. He's off my priority list. Judging by the woman's clothes, this was definitely taken during the wedding. This is Wolfgang himself? Is Wolfgang married? He's 22! I mean, it's not like you can't be married by the age of 22, but still! What the fuck? What's going on? Why was I delivered this wedding photo? What the yo? I'm so gagged! I thought I will get laid on Wolfgang. No shit. Okay, he's off my prio list right now. Dude, you seriously gotta listen to this. Foolish nerd, this spider never leaves her web, except to sell her pastries. I am still so gagged, and I'm pissed. Wolfgang has a woman, and it's not me. It's on the back of this photo, see? Wait a minute, is that Cassidy? Yeah, she's streaming. Yeah, it was in my envelope. Like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. I'm confused. Oh, let's just keep going. I'm too confused. I'm too gagged. I'm too confused, bitch. So much stuff happened on this stream that I'm literally like, what the hell? What the hell? Wait, I have noticed that Wolfgang has this sheep pin here. Does this mean he's actually a wolf in sheep's clothing? If so, then you see, that's what I was having. That's my problem with Wolfgang. I was liking him, but there was some stuff that was like turning me off about him. I flipped the photo back over and I had to do this more closely. Now, wasn't the date has been printed at the very bottom, 04/17/2001. Yeah, that's the parents, right? Like, it can't be Wolfgang. Like, this must be the date of the photo was taken. Wait, 2001? Doesn't that contradict Wolfgang's student profile? Yeah, I kinda knew. Yo, Damon, stop fucking with my brain! Wolfgang is 22, which means this photo must have been taken before he was born. Given his resemblance to the man in the photo, could I actually be looking at his parents? That's what I thought! Damon, you are so stupid and you are actually gaslighting me too. That's crazy. But I think this message is targeted to Wolfgang, actually. Are these messages like the motives and those poem-like shit is like revealing their true nature? But they got it mixed up on purpose? That's crazy. I'm living for it. Why is everyone here? What took you so damn long? Because I was getting gagged by the picture. Sorry, we were waiting for you. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Your face is so punchable right now, we have no idea. Kai told us that the two of you each received a letter. Is that correct? Kai, you whore! This asshole, couldn't he keep his fucking mouth shut? I mean, I might as well just show him that. I don't think like showing him his family. Oh no, it might trigger him. Oh my god. I mean, you're asking for it. So you know what? As well, I might shove this letter up your ass. And it's confirmed. Everyone has one. Everyone has a letter. I wonder who got mine and what was on it. Yeah. Does that mean they all received letters about Cassidy and Wolfgang? No. See, he's so fucking dumb. He's so fucking stupid. And I believe a guy like him. Toshiko had a boyfriend in 3rd grade and cheated on him when she went to play house with another boy. Drama girl! Look at a photo on the back too. It's a picture of some kid's drawing. It's not even a picture. It's just a freaking drawing. You are a thief, a hot album. Give it to me now. Oh, what was that? I couldn't hear it from up here. I love how they are gagging each other. I advise you to be careful with those envelopes. I have yours. Do you wanna see? By the looks of it, they all contain secrets about us. I've written some of your worst secrets on the back of these photos and distributed among your classmates. No one person has their own because the point is to foster disrupt within the group. Ta-da! Our first official murder motive. This kind of motive can be really easily defeated. You just do a therapy session all together, you share the things, and we kinda support each other and we go forward. This motive is so goddamn easy to counter. For reason, I implore you all to speak with the person whose blackmail you have, and them only. It's an approach, sure. Even if the concept of development seem horrible, give the person a chance to explain themselves. I don't wonder if there is some kind of advantage to keeping it private. No! How about we not think like this? Are they really going to share their blackmail with each other? They will not. I can predict they will not. Did Wolfgang's father did something horrible and tried to be like really nice like Wolfgang is? But because, okay, what I don't like about Wolfgang is that he is really nice, or like at least he is pretending to be very nice. And then when he doesn't like someone specifically, he is trying to turn a mood against this person specifically, as he did with Damon and Ava after Prologue Trial and the day after. And he's playing those weird ass mind games. I don't like that about Wolfgang. Think, Damon, think. A way to communicate with Tozu. The security camera. Well, I may not be able to see Tozu. Should be able to see me. I grabbed a sticky note and pen from the desk and scribbled a message to Tozu. I have a question about the murder motive. Let's meet in the boiler room at 8:10 p.m. tonight. That's brave. Let's spend 1 coin. Let's stay close by. Jean and I didn't exchange a single word. That is, I'm gonna give him a pocket watch. Not bad, fine, my friend. Jean liked your present. Your, talent. That's what I want to talk about.
Nice.
I'm not a pirate, nor are you. Well, considering you're such an expert in pirates, have you ever met one before? What do you take me for, rookie? Asking me if I run into troublemakers is like asking a doctor if they have ever seen a hospital. Let me tell you about the time that I almost lost my life to the ocean. On a particular stormy day, my crew and I were tasked with a very, very special job. Rough waters were forecast to hit us some 3 or so days into the trip. It wasn't anything we weren't used to, but when day 3 rolled around, Mother Nature had a last-minute change of plans. What was supposed to be rocky, but otherwise manageable waters, was now a tsunami barreling straight towards us. Oh, bitch! I had no chance to prepare myself. In seconds, the ship bowed under the enormous pressure of a tidal surge, and with a loud whoosh, I was flung right into the sea. Right, do you want to guess what happened next? I mean, you obviously survived. How about this? If you want to hear the second part of the story, come find me again later. It seems you have caught me. Fret not, I'm just talking about my little experiment here. All of a sudden, a puffy colorful substance erupted from the mouth of the beaker. Olaf toothpaste, it never gets old. Seriously, I was just doing a stupid school experiment. What do you think? Fun, eh? Fun! Damon, he's trying to entertain you. I'm gonna give him food. He would need this for his muscles. So Damon, come back to hear more of my story, have you? I actually am. Oh, they are exchanging those gay stares. Listen up, Damon, I've got a riddle for you. What is it? What is the cloth which binds my crew together? The thing you have on your head, the headband? Is that it? In which case, the cloth is probably...
I see.
You're talking about your headband, correct? Right on the treasure. Yeah. Right on the treasure, yeah. So, did you just order your headband online or nah, he's not using this shit. Of course not, we make them ourselves. I would like to meet his crew if he will get alive out of this game, that is. New members, we hang them upside down by their feet using rope, and then we slowly drew them closer and closer to water. I'm sorry, what? A demonstration will probably help explain. Don't touch me, I think this is where we end our free time events with Jean. What are you doing to me? Jean was holding me upside down by my ankles. I say nothing! Well, put me down! You'll be fine, I reckon you got a few more minutes in you. Now I imagine the ocean waves directly below you, kissing the top of your scalp. Everyone in my crew has gotten their scalps wet many times. I wonder why! Don't think he is just holding Damon. Seems like you wouldn't pass the test of faith. Sorry, lad. Damon didn't. I would even pass out for you.
Seriously?
Daddy.
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever.
Hopefully not yet, because I still have FTAs with Jean to finish. Let's see if Tozo accepted my request. Jeez, I wish I had my phone. I packed it in my luggage bag, but I left the bag in the train. Well, you ain't getting your fucking phone, you addict. I hope whoever took my luggage destroyed it. That would be a merciful thing to do. What did you have in your luggage then, naughty boy? Oh, hi! Anywho, you wanted to ask about the murder motive, right? Well, how did you even find this information? And whose fault is that, huh? We aren't mind readers here. We only know this information because you, Lord, couldn't keep your mouth shut. Then what about the content of Wolfgang's blackmail? It says, like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. So you want to know what it means? Obviously, I won't tell you! I won't ask you to tell me, I just want a hint to help me decode it. Think of it as a reward for my efforts. I went out of my way to arrange this meeting, you know? I'm probably the only student who values your input. Jeez, smells like nature's bed here. Ew, take a shower. Don't overlook the principle of parsimony, my friend. The likest answer is usually the most obvious. For all you know, the answer you seek has already revealed itself. And I'll see myself out. Go on. You leave first. If the meaning behind Wolfgang's blackmail has already revealed itself, then only one thing comes to mind. The class trial. And how he treated you afterwards, and how he kinda steered the narrative for everybody else to hate you as well. Could the key to deciphering the blackmail be the strange way Wolfgang was acting? Yes! The other students witnessed the same thing as I did, and yet now they treat Wolfgang like their leader. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I hate this. I should have come to dickhead's defense. I should never have come. Oh yeah, because we used the Phantasm statement. We have made this special statement to like comfort him. What the hell? I could hear you guys from the inside of my room. What are you doing? You listen to swapping rooms with Grace. He's bunking with me now. Yes. Why? Wolfgang and I are bunk buddies. Right. Where were you, man? You had me thinking it was gonna be a long night. I was having dinner. Dinner this late? Kinda weird, but it's okay. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to judge me?
Well, enough about that. It's 8 a.m. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay. Who's knocking already? Hi, good morning, you two. Why do you think I'm here? It's laundry day. Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little, but it's true that I don't want to be here. I could never be with someone like him. I would go fucking insane. Even though you're a lawyer, there's so much that screams house husband. I know, right? He looks like a house husband. Wolfgang does look like a house husband. You're giving me too much credit. I can barely even cook, much less tackle the responsibilities of a parent. No comment.
Hey, whistling while I work.
Oh my god, they're bonding!
Mama's liking dishes.
Oh my god!
Hey! Don't pour the entire bottle of detergent in!
You weren't supposed to?
No! What do you want? I wanna talk to Damon. This might be sudden, but I really need to show you something. Let's go to one of the downstairs storage rooms. No one ever goes there. Finally, we're alone. She pulled out a familiar envelope and handed it to me. With his weapons at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts. Does it mean that he guards only himself? I knew! I fucking knew! I knew at the very first moment when I met Desmond that there's something up. This is a fucking setup for something nasty. Eva, why are you showing this to me? This blackmail shows that Desmond has a bunch of dangerous weapons at his disposal. So, this blackmail isn't personal secret. So telling him about it wouldn't give him any relief. But why are you telling this to me then? Because she trusts you?
It's because I
trust
trust you.
Yeah, what I said! You took my son way back at the beginning, remember? We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer. And you helped solve the mystery behind the whole case. No one thanked you though. Yeah, that's true. Everybody just shut on me instantly. I'm really sorry about how things turned out. The other students wouldn't have treated you unfairly if it wasn't for me. If it means anything, I never thought to blame you for that. Since you showed me your blackmail, I should probably return you this favor. I got Wolfgang's. We are showing her? I pulled the envelope out of my pocket and handed it to Eva, who could quickly open it. The quote on the back. What do you make of it? This confirms it. I was right. Wolfgang being suspicious, Duh, I love when she says that. Look at how this message is written. It's obviously implying his dad did something bad. If Wolfgang takes after his dad, there must be a reason for that, right?
I see.
If only people were smart enough to listen to me, then they wouldn't be stuck under such a suspicious guy Tommy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying the whole time. Wolfgang has some nice characteristics going about him, but then all of it is negated because he is having some weird ass shit going on in his head as well. Why did you do it? The ultimate liar thing and lying to us about the watches to hide it. Maybe it's like a self-defense mechanism. She wants to like, maybe she did this to seem dangerous.
Because I felt powerless.
Being the ultimate math lead in that kind of situation would just make me look weak, just like it always has. So I lied about my title. I gave myself a ton that people would find intimidating. She pretended to be the ultimate liar in order to feel more confident. The girl was pretty confusing and clearly not conscious of her own safety, but she still trusted me, even when sent for a moment, to whittling a strand of hair between her fingers. Then she did something I'd never seen her done before. She smiled. Yes! Let's go! Head over! That fencer girl has been giving me a side eye ever since the blackmail was announced. There's no other explanation! Give it! It's okay, I've got it. I was right, this is mine! She tore the envelope and the photo it contained to shreds and flushed everything down the sink. Wait, this is actually super smart to go about this. You just kind of dispose of it. Eva, Damon, why were you too late? Is this an interrogation? We need to keep track of everyone to make sure they're not in any danger. Besides, you shouldn't be slinking off to storage corners of the building, especially with all the suspicion you're already under. Can you fuck off? We were just discussing the blackmail motive in the private. That is what you told everyone to do, right? We lied. I ain't showing you shit, Wolfgang Akira, suck my... Hey guys! Finding the crystal school in video games warrants in the party. And what better way to party than to hold a Slam Sister tournament right here? A game tournament, eh? Don't see much of an issue with it. We could do with a little levity. Isn't this a little much to be playing games in a situation like this? Shouldn't we be trying to escape? Nah, chill! Hello, Jean. I am about to hang out with you again. Much as I love my mates, too much testosterone can be... What do you mean too much testosterone? You have no women in your crew? Strangely enough, no. Anyway, that game tournament sounds like a mighty fine idea. There's one issue that I have. I'm out of practice. Oh yeah, I kinda thought that he'll have no idea how to play games.
Jean.
I have a proposition. Ooh, are we proposing to him already? We'll make smoothies. Oh my god! House husbands, let's go! On the other side of the kitchen, Jean still stood with his back to me. Absorbed in cord, he was trying to untangle. Alright, that was my chance. Keeping my eyes on him, I grabbed one of the pears and squished it in my hand. Then I drew my arm back and threw the pear at Jean. What the fuck? Damon, are you crazy? Oh, he is gonna actually punch you. Just as the pear was about to hit him, Jean spun around on the spot and without even blinking, caught the fruit with one hand. Why did you throw a pear at me?
Do you wanna get spanked, little boy?
A good effort, mate, but you'll have to try harder than to one-up me.
Might as well.
How did you move so fast? How did you hear me? A ship captain's always gonna be ready for anything. There must be something you're not telling me. Are you trained in martial arts or something? He could be, honestly. Like, he's jacked. Not every captain is jacked, I suppose.
Daddy.
Martial arts? Not that I know of. I'm just quick on the jaw. He has good reflexes. He could play Geometry Dash, for example. You see, I believe I recognize one of those paintings. The painting here. I saw the original on my travels once. You sure know me well, eh? He loves the bedrock! Okay, that's cute. It's like a himbo thing. I suppose it's time. Upon impact, I seized up. The water was so cold that my limbs were instantly drained of the feeling. It took me over a minute to realize I could still move my body, which point the ocean current had dragged me a few meters from the ship. It seemed the ocean was about to claim me as its victim, then and there, when suddenly a glimmer of hope appeared before me. The face of my friend, my best mate, and his hand reaching out towards me. He had risked his life for me. He saved me with nothing but his 2 arms and legs. This is so inspiring. Okay, even though those stories are kinda plot armory, they are really interesting. I know that majority of the people doesn't like stories like that for some reason, but I love them. If you told me a few years back that I'd be the ultimate ship captain one day, I'd think you were delusional. And look at you now! Look at you now! You did it! It's people like my mate who will offer a helping hand. People like my mate and my family. Family lore! Despite what you may think, the sea was not always my home. Once my bed was the cold, hard stone of a harbor, and my food the scraps left behind by its high-end passers-by. I knew nothing except a hunger and fear, and the fear of not living to see the next morning. But then came the people I would eventually call my family. They offered me shelter on their ship, shelter and the promise that if I stayed with them, things would get better. Yes, let's go! Good people exist in this world, and this is filling me with hope. I'll give it to the guy. He's pretty creative with his lies, but he's not fooling me. What lies? Do you think it was a lie? Damon, like some people were not as lucky as you with their life stories. He talks about treating his family as if he has tons of money to spare. Oh, stop, Damon.
It is now 8 p.m. Time is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Good night.
Good night, Tozu. Come on, you gotta go to the tournament. Fine, I'll go. But in return, I get to share the bed. Damn. Alright, deal. Just don't do anything weird to me, okay? Kai was leaning over the bed, adjusting my shoulder. Who is touching who now? It's 8:30 a.m. We overslept? Wait, there was no announcement? I love the banner. So it was arranged around the massive TV, an impressive looking DJ pad, flashing colorful patterns, and loudspeakers almost everywhere. I look, damn, we're gonna have this 8D freaking sound system. Eva helped at the guys, and I set everything up. For her contributions, she has been bestowed the title of honorary host. Cassidy pointed to the whiteboard a little ways off from where we were standing. Right, I get the vibe we're putting down. On the surface, aloof and uncaring, but secretly, the thrill of game courses through your veins. Oh, it's so loud in here. Can somebody turn down the music? No dice. If those ears are ringing like a fire alarm, can you even call it a party? No, you call it tinnitus. Speaking of music, hey Mark, do you use a stage name or something? Your songs are really catchy. I don't know if it's the vibes or what, but they remind me of this guy called... Before we start, Mark wants me to pass on the message to you guys. As much as I don't want to be here, I've agreed to provide my services under 2 conditions. 1, I maintain full say over what music I play. And 2, no one can discuss my songs or my musical abilities in any way, shape, or form. But I was just complimenting him. Yeah, that includes compliments. Mark! Seriously, okay, you know what? Now I wanna know Mark's lore. What happened that he got so, like, antisocial, I guess? We're up first, David. Remember what I taught you. It's the long-awaited, ultra-exclusive Slam Sisters Tournament! Let's begin! Let's go! Oh my god! Look at this! Oh, it's voiced.
Now, this feels like home.
Play video games?
Not so much me, but my men. During break, they'll flock like seagulls to my ship's arcade.
You have an arcade? Yo, please tell me you have Taiko on your arcade, because if there is no Taiko, it can't be called an arcade. Damn it, there's only one move which could save me now. Taking a deep breath, I steadied my grip on the controller and pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Was that supposed to happen? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. Wait, I thought it's like the dramatic effect for just a gameplay. I thought it's... Wait, there's actually a blackout? I don't like how music is really scary right now. Hold on a sec, I got an idea. Before I could even register what it was he said, a light appeared in front of me, hovering there, casting a very faint glow. The hologram from the trinket. Oh, this is so smart. It's great we have light source and all, but why hasn't the power returned yet? Is it only in this room or in the entire academy? I ran to the corner of the room and knelt beside the vent. Bringing my ear to the grates, I listened for a certain noise. Oh right, because that's how you can access the generator room.
I see.
The humming, it stopped. So the power is gone in the entire building? Chat, do you know what? I have a really bad feeling about this as a whole. I don't like the smile! Well, there is one thing we could try. Apart from the boiler room, the underground floor has also 4 storage closets. I remember one of them containing something that looked like a generator. If we somehow turn it on, we might get the power back. You want to go down in the dark? Shouldn't we just wait for Tozu to turn the power back on? I think we should turn on the power as soon as possible instead of waiting for Tozu to do it. Let's just form a daisy chain with our arms. There's no way we'll lose each other then, eh? I wanna hold hands with you, actually. In the near pitch blackness, the hallway looked so much larger and longer than I remembered. There's 4 rooms, right? Who's checking what again? Well, since this is a group of 8, we could explore in pairs. Why do we have to be the one fixing stuff? It looks like a murderer's basement down here. Warding, Kai, warding. Alright, let's search this place. Something as large as a generator would have stood out even in the dark, but we couldn't find anything of the sort. As Kai shuffled up behind me, I turned to grasp the handle of the door and... Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? Is this a potential killer? Did someone kill in the generator room and now they run past everybody? I couldn't focus on anything he was saying. My attention was concentrated entirely on that place. What place, Damon? What place? Those footsteps sounded like they came from the boiler room. That's what I thought. This is a build-up for something bad. I am scared. All my brain could register was the tightening in my chest. Suddenly my legs began moving forward. My heart was palpitating in my every move. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn the knob. And then I was inside. I couldn't make out anything in the dark.
Bitch,
yeah,
I
I
can't
can see
see.
shit. The boiler room seems completely still and completely silent. Just like it had been the previous time I was here. This silence wasn't peaceful silence of a long abandoned place. The silence is so loud! Rather, it felt like the entire world was holding its breath. Why can't someone just fix this blackout? Uh-oh. All of a sudden, light appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room, projected by a vent on the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness, but it was still enough. Enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. How did this even happen? I was genuinely willing to give him a chance. I was genuinely willing to oh damn, he doesn't look good. I don't know. Him? Okay, if I'm being honest, I thought that he will be the survivor of the killing game. I'm so fucking, oh my god. I thought that he will make it to the very end. No shit. I was willing to actually, give him a chance and maybe he would, apologize. Because he, set us up. He set the group, because he made the narrative to, I'm sorry, I can't even speak. I'm so fucking shocked. He is just dead, and what is even this? Is this a taser? He looks so... Oh my, he looks so terrible. Who the fuck did this? What even happened? Yo, he looks like he was electrocuted. The ultimate liar, unmistakably dead. Yeah, this is my reaction too, Kai! Before I knew it, I was yelling too. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Has been discovered. All students must proceed to the boiler room on the underground floor immediately.
I am so shocked. I thought that after, in the prologue, he gave me such a strong character. I genuinely thought he would survive the entire thing. And he is the first victim. That's insane.
Time will be allotted for all participants to investigate the murder. And afterwards, the real class trial will begin. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you, Tozu. I mean... At the same time, I could be a bitch and say, that's what you get for fucking with me, ho. But damn, I was about to forgive him. I was waiting for his character development so Wolfgang would be like, I'm sorry, Damon, for turning everyone against you and Eva. But no, now he can't do that. And he doesn't even know that I had his pamphlet. I feel so bad. I'll never know what that blackmail meant. Yeah, that's why I told you, Damon fucking Maitsu, go talk to Wolfgang. But no, and now look at him. He's dead. Oh no, he's very much dead. The undeniable truth is that one of you killed Wolfgang. But Wolfgang, he was so nice to everyone. Not to me and Eva though. I'm still waiting for my apology, by the way. He can make an apology video from beyond the grave. I have a gift prepared. Behold, the Tozu tablet. The victim is Wolfgang Accurate, the ultimate lawyer. He was discovered in the boiler room on the underground floor. He is kneeling in the water and his upper body is slammed over the concrete platform. Estimated time of death is approximately 9:35 a.m. So it had to happen during the game tournament. Wait, if someone was actually let's say playing the game, they have actually thought it out so well because Wolfgang, as I said, at least for me, he was one of the strongest characters fractures. He kinda carried the last trial, and he's genuinely smart. He's a freaking lawyer. I mean, was. So whoever killed Wolfgang, oh my god, they were thinking for real. So I see blood dripping here. There was blood speckled across the floor. I didn't notice it at first due to the room's restricted lighting, but now after my eyes had time to adjust, it couldn't be more obvious. Looks like it passes into the hallway too. It does? I'm guessing they were already dry by the time any of us got here, in which case, could this be Wolfgang's blood? Taser, oh taser, yeah. You know, I always wondered why the culprits, like, if there is evidence like this, which can be really crucial, why won't the culprits just take it, hide it under their clothes, for example, in their fucking panties, and then just fucking throw it somewhere completely random so no one will even associate it with the murder. On closer inspection, nothing about the gun looked particularly strange. Nearby were some yellow pieces of plastic on the floor. They were the same shade of yellow as the taser gun. Had they originally been attached to it? Wait, the generator was it always like this? Half the generator internals had melted away, and what still remained was almost completely signed. Yeah, this was definitely the cause of the power outage. What could have melted the wires though? It looked like a bomb had gone off in there. A bomb? If my assumption is correct, the generator would have been destroyed around the same time the murder was committed. There's a cord in the water. Judging by the length, I think it's an extension cord. There was no internal plug, just a frayed tip lined with a black substance. Had the cord been burned? I didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier, so it probably came from someplace else. Oi, take a whiff of the air. Ain't there something off about it? It smells like burnt rubber. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So he did got electrified. There is another scent, a real bitter one. It's almost like cereal and rubbing alcohol. The fuck? I'm preparing to hold a one-on-one session with Ulysses. I was consulting him about something important before we were interrupted by announcement. Is that what we were doing before the blackout? You're not speaking any sense. There was no power outage. So it was only on in the game room and in here? Ulysses and I spent this morning by the large tree. We stayed there up to and including the time Wolfgang's murder. This? What is this? This is just a small piece of scrap metal. A knife? Where was a knife floating in the water? And it has the bloodstains on it too! Chunks of something red was floating in the generator. What even is this thing? It almost looked like metal or maybe plastic. Were these originally part of the generator? The colors and material don't seem to match though. Wolfgang lay completely still, his face frozen in a look of horror. His once bright eyes were shrouded in darkness and his mouth was open, as if he had been killed mid-scream. Wolfgang did everything in his power to make us outcasts and make the worst of us. At times, I even hated him, but this brought no relief to either of us. Wolfgang, what happened in his final moments that left him so terrified? However, along with his neck was a massive bruise. Near the mark on his neck, but not directly overlapping it. A red dot? Was he injected with some shit? Trickling out from under the cuff of Wolfgang's sleeve and onto the rest of his hand. A strange injury that looked a lot like tree sapling. Was this a burn mark? When I looked at Wolfgang's other hand, I saw the same thing. As I leaned in close, I spotted a folded piece of paper sticking out from his back pocket. Secret. 8:15 AM boiler room, close the door. It seems like someone wanted to arrange a private meeting with him here. Now that I think about it, the place where Wolfgang laid was odd. What were the chances he would end up here between the only opening of the yeah, right? How did he even end up in this specific position? What is it? The doorknob, something about it looks different. The doorknob, I think it's been flipped. The first time you woke up here, I'm pretty sure this lock was inside, not outside. How would someone be able to flip a doorknob though? By unscrewing it probably. Do you remember who attended the tournament? There were 80 people in total. Jet, Mark, Grace, Jean, Kai, and the three of us. Well, since the murder happened in the boiler room, wouldn't that mean everyone in the dining hall has an alibi? Yeah, that's right. Unless someone did something with the vent specifically. Okay, this is the storage closet A. As I began to inspect the shelves, the glint of something shiny caught my eye. There's a rolling pin here, and handprints on it too. Not only that, right, there's a dent on the pin too. How did it make its way to the closet though? How did the pin make its way to the closet after the killer used it? The map says this is storage closet B. Right, the closet Cassidy and Jet explored. I think I know what this is. Oh, a generator! Well, if Cassidy and Jet were the only people who entered this room, then they're the people who brought the power back. This is the storage closet D. Yeah, Mark and Jean explored this one. What's here? What is this? Extension cords! Yeah, these are definitely the same type of cord I saw in the boiler room. I see it. There is dried up blood on the floor. For some reason, it seems to pool right around this particular spot. And it looks really similar to the blood that we saw in the other room. The blood belongs to someone else. We need to see if anyone else has any injuries at all. Grace was blocking access to Wolfgang's dorm? What the hell? Don't you two puppies get it? You're not coming in! Why not? I need to investigate Wolfgang's dorm. Yeah, and this is something that I'm really curious, like what the heck is in this room you're guarding so pathetically much? So this was Wolfgang's dorm. He has a bear on his look! He has a bear on his bed! Look at this, it's so adorable. Look, he has this freaky ass calendar, look at this! Look at this shit! But this is the same guy at every single thing, so I believe that there was a dev game before, and Hara was in this dev game as well, in the same Eden's Garden Academy, and maybe he is also one of the students involved, and I think that he was like an ultimate model or something. This is just my guess. Maybe it's completely unrelated, maybe this like calendar is made completely for a joke, but I don't know, it's just my feelings. So I heard a rumor you became Wolfgang's new bunk buddy. How was the morning? Grumpy? Happy? Sick? We were planning to go to the game tournament, but he woke up with an ache in his stomach. What if someone poisoned him with the thing from the pharmacy? Wolfgang said he was too sick to get out of bed, so I walked away. He probably lied to you. When the murder happened, I was with Desmond in the courtyard. Let me just ask this. What were you doing during the blackout? Blackout? Yeah, you did experience it, right? No, I don't think there was ever a blackout. So my theory was right. If we never experienced a blackout in the tree room, and Eloise never experienced a blackout in the courtyard, both those buildings must be connected to entirely different power sources. Check this. He pointed to a small digital clock at the top of the music pad. This is the time of the murder. I think the clock got screwed over by the blackout, so now it's frozen on whatever it was displaying before it lost its power. Then that confirms my suspicions. The blackout and by association, the destruction of the generator occurred at the time of the Wolfgang's murder. Nice going, bro. We hit the jackpot. But it's cause I was here with ya, huh? They're so boyfriends coded. I've been thinking really hard about those footsteps we heard when we were in the storage closet. Yeah, they were soft, right? Like the person was wearing socks. I mean, why didn't the killer just wear shoes? To make as least noise as possible? Thinking back on it, the game tournament and the murder happened really close to each other. The former began at 9 AM, where the latter occurred at 9:35 AM. Looking inside the cabinets, there didn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Except, look at this, someone took the knife. Where were you during the blackout?
Oh.
I was just in my room, alone doing my makeup. I'm feeling a little sick all of a sudden. Do you mind if I go back to my dorm? This is really weird. She has basically no alibi. Like, I understand that you can be alone sometimes, but this is giving me no alibi. And everyone else was with someone during that time. Okay, well, did you at least notice anything suspicious in this morning? Maybe not at the time, but looking back, it definitely seemed a little strange. Do you wanna tell them, Toshiko? This is morning. I saw Wolfgang. Spill the tea. This is important. Spill the tea. Huh? When did you see him? In the dorm hallway. On my way back from the pharmacy. Just as I was about to enter my room, I saw Wolfgang leave his. Oh, Wolfgang. What a coincidence, running into each other like this. What about you? Are you going to the tournament? You surely weren't at the tournament. You died when the tournament was happening. That's right. I'm going to the tournament. Wolfgang sweetie hi. More like Wolfgang sweetie bye. Do you know what time the interaction with Wolfgang happened? 10 past 8, I think. Okay, based off everything I have heard so far, this can be either Diana, Grace, or Ingrid. Or maybe Toshiko didn't even get to the pharmacy and it might be Toshiko. I don't think anyone else could have done that. If so, I'm gonna go crazy. Did you check the taser?
Right.
I did. Any findings? The gun's blast doors were missing. Oh, it's starting. Oh, we're going back in here again. The person here who killed Wolfgang, whoever you are, can you please step forward? Nah, don't be delusional, don't be delusional. If you can't just find it yourself to step forward and bring this whole thing to an end already, then please. Yeah, because it was you have or you step up. Since we're on the subject, I also got a message for the killer. Don't forget that the punishment fits the crime, asshole. Enjoy the fucking death penalty. Oh, girl, we are going down. Diana, do you have something to say? Right, guys, if we work together, we can solve this case. You ain't Wolfgang accurate. To think that this tragedy could have been avoided had people just listened to me for fucking once. But who was it that encouraged everyone to turn on me? If Wolfgang hadn't become so naive, if he'd just told people to protect themselves rather than trust each other, then maybe he would still be here. He is having his anime protagonist moment.
Welcome back to the trial grounds, everyone. Unlike previously, today will be no circus.
No mockery woven with stitches and needles.
Can someone please break this silence?
You're not asking for a seat now, do you?
Bastard is watching us right now, fully content putting our lives on the line. Is that what you call peace? Being at the mercy of some dickhead silent observer?
Nobody knows for sure if the killer is even a silent observer. If anything, the killer might try to feign innocence through other means. For instance, pretending to be outspoken about the case.
What the? Are you accusing me of something?
Grace couldn't have murdered anyone. 'Cause she went to the game tournament.
Does that rule her out from committing the murder?
A little bit yes and a little bit no. Cause you still could do something with the water that Wolfgang was in through the vent. So she could have just rolled something through the vent, something electrical for example, which electrified the water that Wolfgang was in, and that's how he died, because he had those electrocution sides on his body.
Well,
Why is it that some people can recall a blackout but not the others? Blackout affected one building.
I got it.
Period. I'm smart.
It didn't seem like the power was being restored anytime soon, so we took up the challenge of fixing it ourselves. And just our luck, boom! We found a spare generator lying in one of the storage closets. Of course, then we found Wolfgang. Eva and Grace checked storage closet A. Jet and I checked storage closet B. Damon and Kai checked storage closet C. And Jean and Mark checked storage closet D.
I like how screen was black for a second because Jean is so huge.
I'm so sorry for what I said earlier.
Sorry? You're sorry for accusing me of murder.
Drama, bitch!
Sorry doesn't cut it, you conniving two-faced bitch! If you really want my mercy, then get on your knees and beg for it!
Oh my god! What the fuck? Chill!
You see, there's proof Grace spent last night with Wolfgang.
Grace and Lawyer Man? Talk about an unexpected pair.
Okay, I wanted to take this seriously, but I just can't. I just fucking can't with this cast.
When I investigated Wolfgang's room, I saw a bunch of golfing equipment inside. Also, there was a blue woman's jacket tossed over the mantle of Wolfgang's bed.
Common courtesy. If you're gonna have a one-night stand, you gotta let your roomie know in advance.
Okay, so they were saving Hex? Holy shit!
Common courtesy also says you should watch your mouth around children.
Yeah, so how about we let children die then?
The morning of the murder, this morning, Wolfgang told me he felt sick.
And he lied to you, straight in the face.
With a stomach ache. It hurt so bad he couldn't get out of bed. I was gonna cancel my plans for today, but he convinced me to attend the tournament.
Hold on a sec. That ain't what you told me this morning.
Jane's abs are so distracting. Let's go! I have 3 HP still from the previous trial? I fucking messed up my fucking controls again. I'm gonna go insane. I pressed the wrong button.
I'm sorry.
Fuck! What the hell? How am I supposed to clear this shit?
Use your brain, mate.
Oh my god! This is the first non-stop debate. I'm already fucking it up. Oh my god! I can still turn this debate around in my fucking coochie. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just like gonna shoot at everything. I just shoot randomly. I just shot randomly. I had no clue what the fuck even I shoot. Why it's correct, I just fucking shot. Period.
And what's his true plan supposed to be?
I don't know, maybe he was trying to murder somebody.
I'm lost. What business would a guy like him have down there?
I don't fucking know. Maybe he was trying to plan a murder actually. I have no idea. Maybe he just offed himself because he doesn't understand how the fucking water and electricity works, and just boom, mystery solved. Why did Wolfgang go to the boiler room? That I can also answer. Why did he go to the no, where is this?
This is it.
Okay, maybe I ain't so bad after all, but like non-stop debates are not my cup of tea at all.
On the subject of blackmail, did Wolfgang ever confront the person he had? However, if Wolfgang did confront his person, I don't see why that same person would then send him a threatening note.
If the person being blackmailed wasn't the one who wrote the note, who was?
Obviously, it would be the student with Wolfgang's blackmail. Yo, person who Wolfgang had blackmail on. If he gave you your blackmail back, can you say something?
Well...
Don't forget the person with Wolfgang's blackmail.
I have his blackmail, and I said to the entire group that I have had Eva's blackmail. I am actually cooked. He is sweating. Would telling everyone I have Wolfgang's blackmail really guarantee my innocence in their eyes? This trial really depended on whether or not
I was hesitant to admit it, since I knew it would put me on the spot, but I'd rather be suspected than be the reason this trial comes to a standstill.
Is he taking the blame? No fucking way.
However, it's thanks to him that I have my own. Wolfgang approached me the same day everyone received an envelope. Funnily enough, it happened right after I'd finished speaking with my own person. He and we had a good talk. He gave me his envelope and asked me to take care of it.
If I reveal my blackmail right now, would everyone here treat me the same? Would they be just as forgiving? No, they hate you, Damon, they hate you.
Even if we knew who had Wolfgang's blackmail, that doesn't necessarily mean they're his killer.
Are you trying to whitelist yourself right now?
This person might just want to respect Wolfgang's request to keep the blackmail between two people. Especially now that he's gone.
You're playing with emotions. Yo, Eva knows. If Eva would break down and turn against you, oh, you're in a really tight ass spot right now. Not gonna lie.
We can all agree Wolfgang was stabbed to death, right? And on the ground, there was blood. Dried blood. On the boiler room floor and on the hallway floor.
The killer stabbed Wolfgang in the hallway, then followed him into the boiler room. No, that's what happened. I need to show everyone here why they're wrong. Uh-oh, non-stop debate. Chat, bear with me, because I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know, maybe this. Oh, okay, good.
Had you actually taken the time to look at Wolfgang's back, you would have noticed a clear absence of stab wounds.
Oh yeah! Oh, I forgot about this. Oopsie daisy.
Since some of us here weren't able to investigate Wolfgang's body, I'll lay out his injuries. There were 2 marks on the back of his neck, a bruise, and a tiny red dot. Hands were burnt too, so 3 injuries in total.
Yes, if I may add on to what John said, burns actually bore a strong resemblance to what you might see in cases of corona paralysis.
What the fuck is corona paralysis?
Corona paralysis, it's something which happens to lightning strike victims.
The reason Wolfgang sustained burns similar to that of lightning strike victims may be because whatever inflicted his burns was equivalent in damage to a lightning strike.
To make equivalent damage to lightning strike. Right, if I take that object into consideration, Ulysses' theory start to hold some weight. Object, the generator.
This is it.
This is it, ho!
Of all the things which could deal similar damage to a lightning strike, doesn't a generator sound the most likely?
So someone had to use a bomb or something to explode it. I see no other possibility, like, not gonna lie. They had to plant a bomb onto the generator because it looked so freaking molten.
As for what destroyed the generator, well, it's hard to say for sure. My best guess would probably be...
Don't waste my time.
You whore! Okay, are we having a one-on-one? Okay, I'm gonna literally punch the fuck out of you. This is a one-on-one, and we are going to the ring, and Damon is gonna be dished out of you now, even though I don't think he can, but he will with me. Period, advance! No, the wrong one?
Being moronic standard procedure in debate. Or are you really that strapped for an argument?
I will actually kill her and become the culprit.
Before or after the...
Period, whore!
When the blackout happened, it froze a piece of equipment which had been set up for the game tournament. If you look at what time the digital clock is frozen on, it matches the time of death listed on the tablet, 9:35 a.m. There's no way the destruction of the generator wasn't tied to Wolfgang's death.
We are taking the role of Wolfgang, now we are using the iconic point. Yeah, taser, it was a taser, goddammit. Yeah, and that might be exactly what has triggered the water to be electrocuted, like, you know, conductive.
Nope.
The taser was definitely used. Where the heck did a taser gun even come from? Last time I checked, there weren't any lying around in the storage closets.
Everyone here has a dorm room which is themed around their talent. Mine's got DJ equipment, Jet's got car batteries.
But who would get a taser? Desmond?
What? Is there something on my face?
Wait, is this a reference to a fight between RuPaul and Pearl from season 7? Because if so, they have done the great job.
That taser gun? It's not mine. I've never seen anything like it.
What proves Desmond is lying? His blackmail.
I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talents and found the taser gun hidden inside.
Breathe, meditate. Oh, of course this. Yes, you were! Yes, you were with Desmond, Queen! Yo, this angle is so awesome.
Anyway, we should totally thank Desmond for clearing things up now. Not only do we know he's not the killer, now we know how the killer got their hands on the taser.
Well, this is progressing. That's nice.
Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talent and found the taser gun hidden inside.
I like how she's trying to read it in Desmond's voice. Damn.
Right. Good memory.
All in a day's work, baby!
No, I just love her so much. Oh my god, no, come on.
If trying to suss out who stole it isn't feasible, why don't we talk about Wolfie's other injuries instead?
There was there was a thing, a red dot on his neck, and also the back of his neck was getting really nasty. Oh.
Something must have hit him.
This? Yes, I'm right! Holy shit, first try! Period, I'm so golden!
Wolfgang was hit with a rolling pin.
How on earth did you reach that conclusion?
Because I found it and I have actually investigated.
There's something else which solidifies this pin's role in the murder. Handprints. 2 of them on the edge of the pin.
After shooting Wolfgang with a taser, what was the killer's next move? If I figure it out, I'll be one step closer to solving this case. Okay, log in. It's going nowhere, bro. Maybe footsteps? I don't know. Okay, good. Okay, I was right.
Diana, there's proof the killer fled the underground hallway at a later time. Attendees were looking for a backup generator. Kai and I heard someone run past our room.
Huh? Did anyone else hear these footsteps?
Nope, not ringing any bells.
Because you're all deaf as fuck.
Considering the footsteps were moving away from the crime scene, I think it's safe to say they belong to the killer.
Yes, you'd think a killer would use that moment to run away.
Seems this killer was purposefully trying to keep quiet.
That seems like a leap in logic.
Why are you so pressed about this issue, Diana?
We already can find the killer, though. Completely serious.
Oh, and she's looking with the disrespect in her eyes. That's how you know she's correct.
Wolfgang's killer can easily lie about their location during the murder. The only thing distinguishing their testimony from everyone else's is that theirs can't be corroborated.
The only one here who can possibly be the killer is you. I think this might be Diana because she was like alone. Am I correct?
It has to be you.
I'm correct, yo. I knew it from the very moment in which she said she was alone because everybody else was with someone. Oh, bitch! I caught you, what now? Yeah, the makeup girl, but like now why? What was her motive?
Guys, what are you talking about?
We are talking about you being a murderer! Looks like some people here aren't willing to face the facts. That's not a problem, I'll make them face the facts. Whether they like it or not, soon enough nobody will be able to deny Diana killed Wolfgang. Let's fucking go. Because like... Okay, good. Whatever that is, whatever that proves, I think this will prove my point either way.
No. The killer was only wielding the rolling pin during their confrontation with Wolf.
Oh yeah, because then they left it, right?
You can tell just from looking at the pin. There are 2 handprints wrapped around the edge, as if the killer had been holding the pin like a tennis racket. Which makes sense, because you can swing with more force if you use both hands. And that's what a killer wants when trying to knock out a grown man.
Then
right?
Who held the knife?
Wolfgang! Wolfgang trying to kill is crazy though. I knew something was wrong with him. I just knew.
Wolfgang received an anonymous message asking him to meet in a basement, all whilst in the middle of a killing game. At that point, doesn't matter how much of an optimist he is. No better than to come unarmed.
No! That's wrong!
Now you're saying my line? Please. First you're stealing Wolfgang's lines and trying to be like him by fucking taking on his personality, and now you're stealing my line, please.
I wasn't stabbed. If I was stabbed, then I'd have an injury.
You may not see any injuries on Diana, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. If she wanted, she could simply hide her injuries from view.
Simple as that.
After all, someone like her has exactly what it takes.
Makeup! She did makeup! How did Diana hide her wounds? Diana's talent.
I got it.
Period!
Well, Diana, did I get anything wrong?
No. But
Diana, did you just say no? As in, no, you're not wrong that I covered up my wounds? Diana basically just confessed!
She even like suggested like, yo, killer, come forth. I think I just thought at this very moment that it was because to clear her off of the suspicion by trying to place someone else in an uncomfortable situation.
It wasn't me!
Okay, so what's your proof? Deny me, refute me, go.
Can we at least hear Diana's side of the story?
No! No, no!
Yes, yes, yes! You're getting executed for killing my gay lawyer! Why does a tiny part of me want to believe the things she's saying? Why all of a sudden do I doubt myself? What do you mean? Are we trying to contradict ourselves now? The fuck, Damon? Pick a lane! I am not doing Papa's route for this one, there's too much. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, I just came back to the game over, wonderful. What? No, I shot the same thing. Why do I...
No, that's wrong.
What did I choose? Okay, I'm messing up with the controls way too much. Pressed something, then the bullet changed, and then whatever.
Do you recall the note I found in Wolfgang's blazer pocket? It asked him to meet in the boiler room at 8:15 a.m. But according to the Tozu tablet, he died over an hour later at 9:35 a.m. Means Wolfgang didn't die right after he got to the boiler room. My point is that the killer had no reason to lure Wolfgang to the boiler room and then wait over an hour to kill him. But if we go with your idea that Diana killed Wolfgang immediately, then that discrepancy becomes all too clear.
So there is somebody else involved, but like, who could it be? Everybody, well, there's also Toshiko and Ingrid, but like, would they? Nah, girl, please, nah.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay!
What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you see this is a trick? All of Diana's blubbering and crying is just a farce to make us think she's innocent. If you're still not convinced Diana is the killer, then let me show you something you overlooked. I call it undeniable fucking proof!
Okay, show me your undeniable fucking proof!
And a similar person, my gang died. Anyone?
Advancing, slay.
What?
No, I know.
Your argument and shove it up your ass.
Fuck off. That's for me to say. That's my cue.
Because she could just lock the fucking
Wait,
door.
Why can't I? Okay, now I cut it.
In any case, locking the door would lock everyone inside the room, not outside. If Diana was the killer, she'd be better off leaving the door open.
Is that why Diana remained in the boiler room after Wolfgang died? She had been locked inside?
I don't know. Is there someone else involved in this murder? But if so, then who could it be? What? Diana's way of escaping the boiler room, huh? From the evidence in the boiler room, I'm fairly confident that I can deduce a method. This maybe? No. This? No. Oh my god. What is this? Maybe, I don't know, maybe she used this? What the fuck? What did this do?
At first glance, it didn't look important. But if you were to fold it in half, vertically, it would look like a hairpin.
Oh my god, that is so smart. I haven't thought about this. Why could Diana not leave the boiler room? The door was never locked? No, that doesn't make sense. Hubert, think. Someone else blocked the door? No, it doesn't make sense. So, someone else locked the door?
I got it.
Who and how? So someone had to like lock her in, and that's why she took such a long time to like get herself out of here?
Unless two entirely different people just so happen to interfere with the boiler room at two entirely separate intervals, then you should be wondering the same thing. How did they unscrew the doorknob without catching anyone's attention?
Say this person knew Wolfgang and Diana were coming to the boiler room. They could have swapped the knob in advance, waited for Diana and Wolfgang to enter, and then closed and locked the door.
Well, Diana, please start talking. I need to know.
I'm sorry.
Diana?
I wanted to help. I wanted to make everything okay. All I could do was watch him die.
You tried to help. Wait, what? Wait, so there is somebody else who could... Wait, so there is somebody else trying to... No, wait.
Oh, my fault. For doing the wrong thing.
But like, what exactly did you do?
So is this a confession, or...?
No, I think she is actually about to spill some fucking crazy tea.
I didn't kill Wolfgang. And I don't know who did, but I still failed him as a friend.
So was she trying to help him? Wait, this puts her into... Now I kinda regret not doing the Pathos route and kinda rushing through this segment. It's looking like Diana might actually be innocent. What the hell? No, I'm gagged. So who the hell was it then?
Tell me what happened. How about you begin by explaining why you went to the boiler room?
It was... 'cause of a note.
She got a note as well? Diana, as you are aware, it is our obligation to speak with those whose blackmail we have obtained. After receiving your blackmail and reading the information disclosed in it, I believe a meeting between the two of us is warranted. In 2 days' time, please come to the underground boiler room at 8:45 AM. Make sure to arrive promptly and close the door behind you. This is not Wolfgang's signature, I can already see. Wolfgang has a completely different signature. This is a fake. To avoid discourse, do not show anyone this letter. Do not approach me about it either, even in private. There is always the chance someone can hear. Wolfgang would never say this. Diana, you fell for it hard.
Sec. If you take a closer look, the handwriting on that note...
It's different! It's different! Jean, oh my god, Jean, oh my... I just knew to pick the right man that I was hanging out with during different time events.
Which was why I left my room around 8:40 AM. And went downstairs. The boiler room was really dark, so the first thing I noticed was actually the security camera light. My eyes had to take a few seconds to adjust to everything else, but after that, I finally saw him.
Oh no, he looks so... Oh no.
Wolfgang was lying in the water, making these weird noises.
He looks so sleep deprived, like he has the eye bags under his eyes.
Wolfgang? Hearing his name seemed to snap him out of his trance, because he slowly rose to his feet. Wolfgang, are you okay?
Clearly not, look at him.
It's you.
Wolfgang, I don't like this at all.
I can't believe it. I really am finally meeting you. Please, forgive me. Please forgive me for what I've become.
The wolf in sheep's clothing. Like father, like son. It all connects.
Despite how hard I tried, how much I wanted it to be true, I could never become you.
So he wanted to be like Diana?
I will always be a failure.
I mean, you did some nasty things, but as I said, I was about to forgive you, Wolfgang. No, why did it have to end like this?
It's okay, Wolfgang. Look, there's stairs over here. Come over here and we can get out. I have no idea if he didn't hear me, or if he was just ignoring me. But okay. I'll get closer to you then.
Oh, Diana!
Just take my hand, okay? And I'll pull you out. We'll get through this together, all right? I was looking at him when I said that. I was looking right at him. But somehow...
I don't like this at all!
Somehow I didn't think to react.
He has the knife, and he did, oh my god, he did attack her, oh my god! I'm so fucking gagged, what the hell? And he stabbed Diana.
Bring her back.
Who?
Bring her
back! What are you even talking about?
I tried to leave the room, but the door was locked, and that's when I saw the gun. I took the taser, and I aimed it at Wolfgang. I couldn't do it. I couldn't shoot him.
You didn't? This chapter is just keep like fucking shocking me.
Why was this happening to me? Why was I being attacked?
Yeah, right? Like, what is this, Wolfgang? Why are you, what the fuck are you even doing? Look at yourself.
I'm not like you. I'll never be like you.
Yeah, because you believe you won't. You believe that you won't be like her, but you can. It's all starts with you.
I won't give up until the world knows. Until everyone knows me as
who?
All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me. Except Wolfgang. Even though I didn't see Wolfgang fall over, I heard it.
Someone else has to be behind this entire mechanism.
That's how it happened.
How'd you manage to escape the boiler room after all that?
By picking the door's lock.
Right. The killer made Diana trap herself inside the boiler room so they could kill Wolfgang in front of her and force her to remain by his body.
Diana, I'm curious to know. Did you unlock the door before or after the tournament attendees arrived downstairs?
It sort of happened at the same time.
So you were running. Oh yeah. And then she took off her shoes and ran.
I was still bleeding a little from Wolfgang's cut though. And some of that blood ended up dripping onto the floor around me.
It's the blood on the underground floor! It's all coming together!
Oh, that's right, because there was a blood and that was dry. Okay, so that is how it happened.
I cleared up the blood pretty fast. Luckily for me, the cut wasn't that deep.
What I'm trying to say is, Wolfgang's actions may look random from an outsider's perspective. By his behavior, it seems like he saw something which shook him to his core.
And what could that be? Please, Jean, please tell me. You're so smart, you're so super. I genuinely have like no idea how you're so smart, so handsome, so freaking talented, but like tell me.
He thought he saw something, is my point.
You mean he had been hallucinating?
Of course, these hallucinations don't just happen out of the blue. More often than not, they're substance-induced.
Someone, yes, there was a mark on his neck. Someone did have to inject him with some BS.
And don't say Wolfgang drugged himself! Who wants to be tortured by demons?
Who the fuck knows? People have many different kinks. Pinning down how Wolfgang was drugged may validate Diana's testimony. The question is, how did the killer drug him? Holy crap, another debate.
Just jab him at that point.
Period! Period! I am so fast! Oh my god, my best debate yet! What's screwing us over here? Is that part of this mystery we're getting wrong? Or could it be we're overlooking something? One coincidence is easy to wave off, but when it's coincidence after coincidence after coincidence, then there's something more going on. There's something more to the generator. I fucking know! Oh! I know! Wait! So was the bomb that someone used on a generator connected to Damon's controller the true murder weapon? Is it possible there's a third source of electricity we haven't considered yet? Am I grasping at straws by thinking something that—
The answer lies in what destroyed the generator.
So, we have to figure out what destroyed the generator?
There was a certain bomb, I believe.
Ready? On your marks, get set!
Go! I love this. That was so silly.
There's no proof anything—
I even pressed the wrong button to speed up your speech and I still won, period.
We're obviously looking at the remnants of something else, which means an object we haven't yet identified was caught in the explosion.
And floating near it was the out-of-place item. This, yeah.
This is it.
This is it! Listen to him! So far, nothing in the boiler room can be directly tied to the shrapnel. At least not any of the clues that have already been discussed in this trial. The smell! This
is it.
Period! Shrapnel, I'm reading it wrong!
Think about it. If the smell and shrapnel are linked, then whatever object the shrapnel belongs to must contain chemicals.
At the time, people were talking about their dorm rooms being themed around their talents. Could the shrapnel actually be the remnants of the unique device that guy boasted about having in his room? That device, that guy, device. Jet, the only way to know for sure is to put you on the spot.
It has to be you!
The only reason I ask is because that mysterious red shrapnel may be the remnants of one of your lithium batteries.
And lithium? That's an explosive substance. Made contact with water. Gosh, you'd be left with a mess and a half.
I never took the batteries out of their packaging.
Okay, that makes sense. So maybe it was someone else who snuck into your room and snatched them, like your wig.
In which case, who threw the battery into the water?
Maybe someone from the upstairs, but like no, everyone was sitting with us, so like what the hell? Okay, whatever, let's keep going. Okay, that was a generator, okay, period. I had to just use everything and lose before I made a logical fucking conclusion.
No, the battery might actually have fallen from the generator.
Leaning over it. Yeah, suspended maybe?
I got it.
I didn't get it, but okay, you did. If the battery was suspended by something, then the presence of that item starts to make a lot of sense. The extension cord? This?
This is it.
That makes sense.
The killer could have tied the extension cord around the battery and slung the battery over the generator. If the cord and battery were tied together at the time of the generator's explosion, it would explain why half of the cord had been burned away.
What was holding the cord? An object?
I got it.
Something to keep the cord in place. If I imagine the cord and the battery is tied around in front of the generator in the same spot where the shrapnel, if I imagine the cord here, right? And the battery is tied around it, okay? In front of the generator. I'm sorry. I'm literally trying to present random evidence to progress. I don't know! The vent itself?
This is it.
The killer can have greatly reduced the length of the cord by doing that. I have no clue. How did the killer reduce the length of the cord? Cutting it? No, of course. Unwrapping cord on battery?
I got it.
Whatever. Let this case just unwind. I'm lost anyway.
Which is a good thing, because this spare cord is what the battery will be suspended by. So long as the spare cord isn't too long, the battery will sit safely above the water.
So someone from this group of gamers had to do this. Stop giving me this shit, Vent.
This is it.
Whatever, P-First try, bitch. I'm maybe actually smart after all.
The vent can be opened?
Yes, it can be opened really well, Ulysses. Wait, yeah, not all the way.
But far enough for the vent to cause a domino effect if then closed. In our case, a domino effect involving the extension cord tied to it. After which, you could slide the cord through the ventilation shaft and out the opposite end for the killer to then go and tie to the...
Actually... boiler room vent all the way. Extension cord bothering me. Closed during the investigation.
Okay, we are advancing.
Maybe thin. Side of them aren't. Great. Boiler room vent and issue.
Oh. Period. Okay, success.
Either side of them aren't, but the plugs on either side of them aren't.
Whatever, I just pressed randomly, I swear to God. Yeah, what was she even doing? Eva, what were you doing? What is your part in it? Tournament participant who flipped the vent. It could deduce who the person is by determining everyone's position directly before the blackout. Think, Damon, think. Who and what did I hear back then? Eva? No way, Eva?
It has to be you!
Yo, we are losing two people that I thought in the first chapter that I have thought will make it to the end of the killing game. That's crazy.
The killer is Ava. In fact, last I saw her, she was standing in the corner of the room with the vent.
I didn't flip the vent.
And how can you prove that?
Damon says you did.
Damon says a lot of things.
Are we turning on each other right now? How did Ava got rid of the cord? I'm sure it's possible if she knew to untie it at the right time. When did Eva untie the cord? During the blackout? Oh, of course. Oh, this is so fucking easy and I'm fucking it up.
During your confrontation with Wolfgang, you recounted hearing certain sounds.
And then... So this plop wasn't a knife as I and probably everyone else originally thought. It's probably the battery.
What really caused that sound was probably the extension cord falling into the water.
Yes, 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 yes!
I should have known only Eva fucking Sadaka would kill Wolfgang!
Anyway, how could I enter the cord through the boiler room vent when I can't even reach the top of the generator?
You could have used the tool, it's not impossible.
This is it.
This is it, period!
Ava, to reach the top of the generator, you simply stood on one of the boxes.
Damon's just making stuff up. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I actually don't. Yeah, she's right, I actually don't.
What the? That's bull.
Can it, you four-eyed troll! You can't talk your way out of this one!
Oh no, oh, but don't bring me into this! Wait, I think, no, I think I know what to shoot. I think I know what to shoot. Bitch, you're going down. You're going down. I'm sorry, you genuinely grew in my eyes. You had your character development, but that was fucking fake. And for the fake bitch that you are, because I hate fake bitches, you are going fucking down. I am drowning you like you just did to Wolfgang. I'm doing exactly that. I am going to do this first try. I have 1 HP left and I will defeat it with my determination, whore. Look at this shit. Period, bitch. Die. Yes. Oh my god, I got emotional. Whoa, girl. Oh my gosh. I got a little ahead of myself, didn't I?
Ava knew she would be in the dining hall tomorrow. So when Cassidy announced the tournament, she realized it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create an alibi for herself.
When did Ava open the dining hall vent? Okay, shut the fuck up. Breakfast. No, okay, shut up. I'm listening to you. I got it. See, first try, period.
Hold the phone. If those sofa chairs were moved to the middle of the room, why did I see one over in the corner this morning?
Do tell.
Did she move the chair there so it would be easier to reach the vent later?
If the chair was in the position you all say it was, it should have blocked him from crouching in front of the vent.
Ava probably just moved it during the blackout. Before the blackout, it was positioned with its back to the left wall.
Yes.
However, when I ran over to the vent, the chair was suddenly pushed up against the northern wall, out of the vent's range.
No one has explained how I closed the dining hall vent. Obviously, I didn't do it during the blackout. According to Damon, the blackout can only happen after the vent is closed. So, I must have stood up, gone behind the chair, and closed the vent during the tournament.
Maybe you had yet another mechanism for this thing specifically, Eva. Who knows? You are a woman of mysteries, girl. What she could use? What could she use? What could she use? I don't know. The chair?
This is it.
Period.
With her chair reclined, Ava can easily reach down and close the vent without shifting from her position.
That's just dumb! Where I was sitting shouldn't make me a murderer.
How did Eva obtain the items for the murder? This? Yeah, exactly.
Eva? You knew my blackmail this whole time and never said anything?
So what if I knew? I wasn't the only one. Damon knew your blackmail as well.
You are getting desperate, bitch. You are getting so desperate and so fake. Oh, you stink. Oh, Go take a bath, not even a shower anymore.
Damon saw the way Wolfgang scolded me and treated me like a bad guy. And he thought I hated him the same way he did. But unlike Damon, I never wanted Wolfgang to die.
Do you insinuate, you fucking pathetic bitch, that I wanted him to die? No. I was genuinely about to give him a chance? Yo, yeah, Eva, please. This is getting desperate. It's getting ugly.
What? I practically risked my life pretending to be his ally. But in return, he let me see the extent of his deceitfulness.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
Which is why I can tell everyone that Damon has Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oh no, I withdrew this information and I kinda lied about it earlier. Oopsie, we are in a rough spot right now.
It was weird, but I didn't want to make accusations at the time because it could have just been his ego talking.
I can't wait to see your execution, just saying. With those words, I retrieved the envelope from my pocket and pulled out the photo.
I don't think it's possible for anyone to hate someone like Wolfgang. He was always brave in the face of sheer adversity, and encouraged everyone else to act likewise. Wolfgang challenged me to be a better person. Wolfgang challenged all of us to be better people.
You all still think I'm the killer?
Okay, go crash out on me! That's how you know you lost.
Damon says the killer dropped the battery when Diana was already in the boiler room. But how would I know when Diana was in the boiler room?
But your crash out is serving me guilty, ho.
If you can't explain how I knew when to drop the battery, then shut up and stop accusing me!
How did Eva know when to drop the battery? She saw Diana enter? I mean, maybe. It's not impossible, right? Yeah. So where did she watch Diana from? There are only two possible places. For the camera, but like, we had no access to the camera.
This is it.
From the... How did you have the access to the camera? For better or for worse, this one will be your final lie. Announcing argument altercation. In this game, you and your opponent will battle each other in a bullet hell. I love bullet hells! Holy shit, let's go! I think this is... Okay, ready? I'm not suspicious, imagine.
I thought you trusted me. I didn't see anything.
Whoa, reversed! Holy shit, this is so cool! Oh my god, chill. If I'm gonna lose this, you are.
Why won't you believe me?
Because you're lying! Period! Period. What is she doing? She uses the fucking spell card! What the hell? Freaking Toho! Period! Die!
How could I access the security camera? How could I
Eva's personal game console. Fuck you! GG! Oh my god, that was so cool!
No, don't kill me!
Die!
The game console she brought with her to the tournament.
Are you saying she saw inside the boiler room using the console?
So he played live footage of the room?
Go on, Ava. Show us the console.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're just jealous of me.
Jealous of what? Jealous of what, bitch, please?
I don't have to show anyone anything. Such twisted logic. You're going to vote for me without being completely sure I'm even guilty?
Nah, your reaction is saying enough. You not wanting to show me the console is saying enough. Thank you. Ooh, how was the battery activated? Through closing the vent, right? Of course. What occurred right after Walton has a blackout, right? Just what? He was drugged with this, the syringe. They used the syringe. Letters from the killer. This is what they all received. Car battery. What did the killer leave in the boiler room? This, right? Which another cord was the internal plug, right? Okay, car battery. What did the killer steal from? Oh, the taser. What did the killer leave on the boiler room floor? The taser. Who arrived in the boiler room after Wolfgang? Who took the knife from the kitchen? Wolfgang took the knife from the kitchen. Diana. Who arrived in the boiler room last? Diana. Okay.
This is how it happened.
This case was directly incited by the motive Tozu introduced, in which everyone here received another person's blackmail. Amidst the chaos that spawned, the killer saw an opportunity to commit a murder. They sent letters to two people, Wolfgang Akide, who they planned to kill, and Diana Venezia, who they planned to frame. Wolfgang and Diana were asked to meet in the boiler room in 2 days' time. Wolfgang's letter told him to arrive at 8:15 a.m., while Diana's told her to arrive at 8:45 a.m.
The messages threatened to expose our blackmail, so we had no choice but to follow their instructions.
At this point, the killer probably knew the way they were going to kill Wolfgang.
And like, yo, I foreshadowed everything when I was doing the investigation and I said the words. I said something like, what if they did something with the vent?
The following morning, it was revealed that Cassidy and Jet were going to hold a game tournament.
The point was for people to spend time together and not think murdery thoughts. But little did we know, a would-be killer was lurking nearby. And how? The killer emboldened their own plans and made it so the tournament would happen at 9 a.m.
Did you disagree with yourself?
Both Wolfgang and Diana turned down the offer, which must have been music to the killer's ears, since it confirmed their plan was working. Later that evening, they went downstairs to the boiler room and began preparing the murder weapon.
Though it might be more accurate to call it a murder mechanism, an extension cord as tightly as they could around a car battery, which had been stolen from Jet's room. I imagine the battery must have been sitting on top of the generator. Wouldn't want to risk an explosion by bringing lithium too close to the water.
The killer avoided opening the boiler room vent for this segment, probably because they knew I'd remember it being closed originally.
A crucial part of the killer's plan would involve sliding the cord through the boiler room vent and out the other end into the dining hall. So they could then walk upstairs to the dining hall and tie the protruding part of the cord to the dining hall vent.
Funnily enough, the killer was going to be needed in the dining hall very shortly.
Yeah, to help Cass and me rearrange the dining hall's furniture. We were saving the whole thing for next morning, but they convinced us to do it that night instead.
Their intentions were threefold. Create an alibi, hide the vent with a piece of furniture, and then open the vent in secret. After which, they'd return to the boiler room and suspend the battery over the generator.
Which brings us to today. Knowing better than to head downstairs without protection, Wolfgang went to the kitchen and armed himself with a knife. Toshiko didn't notice a knife on him when the two met in the hallway, so he must have hidden it in his blazer.
Wolfgang arrived inside the boiler room at 8:15 a.m., exactly like his letter requested. As he was waiting, the killer snuck up behind him.
And he got smacked right in the head with that steel rolling pin and crumpled like paper.
A syringe was then used to inject Wolfgang with a sleeping drug, ensuring he would remain in the boiler room until Diana arrived.
The killer might have, left the taser on the floor around this time.
Yeah, the taser they swiped from my dorm. They must have decided to raid the place after receiving my blackmail. If I'd heard about the taser sooner, I could have gotten rid of it. As well as whatever else my blackmail supposedly mentions. Anyway, back on topic. Wolfgang was left to lie in the partially flooded area of the boiler room, while the killer ran upstairs to help set up Mark's music equipment.
They didn't care about the equipment. They just wanted to put a speaker next to the vent, because it would drown out the fight which was gonna happen later.
Don't forget the digital clock! They wanted to get there before that became available. Don't need people knowing what time you actually arrived.
My letter said to meet at 8:45 a.m. So that's when I got to the boiler room. I made sure to close the door behind me, just as the message told me to.
Bad idea. Killer flipped the doorknob so that the lock was on the outside instead of the inside. You locked yourself in!
The room was really dark too. I didn't even see the suspended battery, only the blinking security camera. And then, Wolfgang, he got up on his feet all of a sudden, and he started crying and saying these weird things. I tried to keep him calm and asked him to come over to me, which he actually did. But the very next second, he attacked me with his knife.
The drugs probably gave him a frightening hallucination, and he perceived you as a threat.
What even was on those drugs? Damn!
He was screaming at me, and I was screaming back. No one from the tournament could hear us over the music. At one point, I even picked up the taser, but then I threw it back down again.
And that's when the killer decided it was time. Having set their chair to recline, they were able to casually reach down and close the vent behind them.
Oh.
This lowered the extension cord, causing the car battery to enter the water and discharge a huge amount of electricity. Wolfgang, who was still standing in the water, was electrocuted instantly. The battery itself exploded upon reacting with the water, which the killer was likely banking on as a way to destroy evidence. All of this happened right under my nose. No one could have guessed that someone present at the tournament was committing murder.
The explosion also damaged the generator and caused the blackout. Everyone ended up stumbling around in the dark.
Not for long, though. We quickly came back to our senses and agreed to look for a backup generator on the underground floor.
I used a hairpin to unlock the boiler room door and ran outside, but you guys had already made it downstairs.
That's when you say you ducked around a corner and out of sight. Only after everyone went inside the closets did you then dash upstairs.
It's a good thing she did. Otherwise, we'd have found her alone in a room with Wolfgang's dead body. We would have wrongly assumed Diana was the killer and died as a result. This complicated scheme calls to mind only one person who just so happened to be sitting in a certain sofa chair.
And this sofa fucked you up.
That person is you, Ava Sunaka.
We are killing math! I hate math! I hate fucking mathematics! Bye, bitch! This is worthy of a praise! Allow me to reward you your success with a beautiful, sexy, juicy execution! Eva, why did you do this? Pazu made me do it. Me and her? Oh, please! Oh, please! Eva broke the rules? Yeah, when she blew up the school fucking property. But she did it for the murder, so I think it can be overlooked this time because the rules said that there can be exceptions. And I think this is an exception. I suppose you could say Eva and I made a deal to begin the killing game. In exchange for agreeing to perform the first kill, she would receive a special perk, the traitor perk. Do you recall the little tidbit I shared with you about the pharmacy? You know, the one about a secret lurking inside. The only thing separating you from the perk was a few inches of stainless steel and a pin pad. Oh gosh, you're talking about the big door I found tucked behind the shelf. I see, it was hiding the traitor's perk all along. How did you figure out the password of the pin pad though? It's the one that poster is this thing in this room when I was like confused about why is it so important to Eva. Like, yes, hidden inside one of the pharmacy's rooms is a poster which reveals the code, the pin pad. Every deal is deceitful. Those exclamations of grandeur may in fact be hints towards a certain something nature, and that large star, a stand-in for a coordinate explain. Okay, she's the mathematician, I just don't understand this. Well, not that it matters anymore. The passcode to that precious pin pad, after all, being changed as we speak. You see, the Trader Perks allows the owner to access the school security cameras using a tablet. So I was right. You accessed the camera in the boiler room, which was how you saw Diana enter. Eva, how could you negotiate with the kidnapper? Why would you have any reason to trust him? Because she wanted to kill and get out of the shithole. I either take this deal and give myself a chance to escape, or I would die here with the rest of you. Even if I didn't kill, someone else would have eventually. This ain't exactly wrong, you know, she ain't exactly wrong. We had food, we had shelter. All we had left to do was wait for our eventual rescue from this place. You know, actually, like, is living here so bad? I mean, yeah, you still have to, like, share this space with other people, but, like, you have the accommodation, you have, like, the infinite food, you have the freaking entertainment because pachinko machine, gachapon, and there are items from it, bitch. You don't have to care about the bills, about the freaking taxes, bitch. I would be living life here, but I would have died first. You're dying second. Final girl. Because of Wolfgang, I was isolated from everyone else. He turned me into an easy target for murder. You're all the worst. I hope you all rot in here. During the gaming tournament, I was fine with you joining. You think a few games were enough to forgive everything you did to me? None of you actually care about me. None of you. I've never been anything to anyone. Okay, Lord job. I didn't choose this talent. I was just doing what others wanted me to do. I was the prodigy student the adults wanted me to be. I thought I did everything right. That is why you stop listening to people in general. Everyone else around me resented me, hated me because they wanted the love I received. Yeah, people will be jealous of you. If you have a nice relationship with your parents, family, etc., they will be jealous of you. And then you shove a beautiful, sexy middle finger up their ass. And despite all my hard work, the UTP turned me into something I never wanted to be. Even if I wanted to return to normality, it would be impossible. I'm stuck with this talent for life. But like the ultimate liar, bitch, you were kinda doing well with that. Eva, why did you frame me? I cared for you and stood up for you whenever I could. It didn't mean anything. Why? You still agreed with everything Wolfgang said. Is that why you tried to frame me for his murder? Yeah. And you deserved it. That is a crazy thing to say. Murdering someone because they lied about their inoffensive talent? Even she must know how ridiculous that sounds. If Eva didn't kill Wolfgang because she was scared, then why did she kill him? Why else but to escape the killing game? She thought she was smarter and better than all of us. That's why she thought she could win the class trial. Clearly, Wolfgang was the best person to kill if she wanted to escape. Yeah, but like Eva eliminated the biggest threat. I mean, one of the biggest threats. I think like the people who are still the biggest threats are Winona, Jean, and Damon. Maybe Desmond as well. Oh, Ingrid as well. Even if no one targeted me, I still would have died first because of the perk. Tozo told me that if I didn't use the perk to murder someone as soon as possible, I was going to die. So why did you took it in the first place? I understand you were scared to die, but like Eva. Tozo told me the number of days I had left, just that I needed to kill soon. Tozo targeted me with the math puzzle. He offered me the perk when I was at my lowest point. If you guys were approached the way I was and offered a chance to go home, you would have taken the perk too. You're just a bunch of hypocrites. You just wanna make me look like a villain so you feel less bad about killing me. I'm sick of talking to this scumbag. Get on with the fucking execution, will you? Grace wants bloodshed. Do you not avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen? I hear a lot of budget went into this. I don't deserve this. Even if you hate me, I don't deserve this. This isn't fair. I don't deserve to die. I deserve to live. I deserve to live. Ready, everyone? Let the show begin.
I want to live. I deserve to live. I'm going to live. I'm going to live!
And now we present the execution of Eva Tsuna... Huh? Enjoy the show. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Is she gonna get grabbed by a neck? Oh, well. Oh, girl. Is her neck gonna... Fiery furnace of a... Burned alive? Move! You can move, right? Yo, run! Nah, she's not making it. She's not an athlete, she's a mathlete. Stairs? Oh, nah. Oh, what is that? Okay, she's making it through, maybe? No, oh. Oh my god! Oh, these are the rulers and stuff. Oh my, ouch. Nah, Eva, you ain't making this. She's fighting still. She ain't letting go. Kara? That looked so painful, yo. First she has been trying to, like, Damon lost his body. Yo, she was trying to crawl out of this shithole and all those math shit was like on her and all those freaking sharp objects were piercing her, every single part of her body. And then she tried to grab Kara and now Kara has mocked her because Ava was the one who, boop, popped her face in the mock trial and now Kara mocked her. She like extended her hand to take and she took it and that was her demise. But then burned alive. Oh my god, that looked so painful and she was genuinely trying to escape. I mean, these are like survival instincts, but still. Oh my, whoa, what was that? All I could do was stand there, mind at a complete and total loss. Let me go home, please. Let me go home. How can you do this? Forcing those innocent people to kill each other. And you know what was the most like humiliating for her in this execution? That these were like the rulers and like she hated what she was doing, the math, and that was what killed her ultimately. And now that the Wolfgang who was kinda inspiring those people is dead and they saw what Eva did and how she was executed, oh, this is not going well at all. Come on, repeat it after me. I'm here and I'm okay. I'm here and I'm okay. I'm here and I'm okay. This was my reality. I can't let it end. Wolfgang's kindness, I can't let anyone forget it. But this kindness was only for specific people, excluding me and Ava. And look what it did. I've never thought of lengths my talent can go. The ability to change others' appearances, to be the best version of themselves. It's always been someone who sits in front of the mirror. I have never really put myself in that place. Diana, are you okay? Nah, she is now taking the death of the Wolfgang on herself.
Like a chameleon, I will adapt.
Please, Diana, show this strength. Show it.
I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps and continue what he wasn't able to accomplish.
Go, yes!
I'll become something new.
Tears were running down Diana's face, but her expression, somehow she looked determined. Determination! Despite everything she's been through, here she was making some silly vow about continuing Wolfgang's legacy. I'm afraid she will be the next victim, actually. Has this girl lost her mind? I won't let them happen to anyone else. For both their sakes, I'll save everyone from the killing game. Take this seriously, will you? Yeah, the distrust has already set in. The crime scene has already been cleaned up. Unless you have any further questions for me, you are all free to return to your dorms. And then there was me. Everything I'd been ruminating over. The devastating images which had been plunging in my mind. Wolfgang's murder, the trial, Eva's dying right in front of me, swallowed by the pit of fire. The only thing I could focus on now were those 5 words. I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps. Uh-oh! 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 Is this foreshadowing something nasty? Seeing her raise her chin and act so tall and proud, just like Wolfgang once did, it pissed me off. Damon, please don't fucking do some nasty shit right now. Beneath the veil of hypocrisy, they are gone! Surviving members 14. Oh, the feather from her hair. This chapter was huge. This chapter gagged me. Absolutely gagged me. With the victim, with the trial, the actual culprit, with everything that has been happening in daily life, like the motive. We will now see Damon's true side, I believe. This will become so messy right now, because 2 strongest characters have been taken off. So what will happen next? Thoughts on the game? Great. Even though I was fucking up the trial like a bitch, I had a lot of fun. And I can't wait for the next chapters to release. I mean, of course, let the Project Eden's Garden team cook, but like, I'm so curious.